This is one of the greatest generations, maybe the greatest generation of our lifetimes, and they've earned the right to be respected.
We came up with a mission and belief before we did any work on the community.
At Grace, our mission and belief is for everyone to feel loved, listened to, and respected. It starts with our staff and our leadership.
We've worked very hard to develop that culture from the top down so that our staff feels it and so that they can demonstrate that to our residents. Loved starts with having the basic needs met, being taken care of, the shelter, the food, the basic needs, but then it goes a lot beyond that.
There are people here that love you. The residents are loved by the staff are loved by the residents. It becomes a family. Grace Senior Living is a compilation of assisted living and memory care. The beauty of having the private door from their apartment outside opens up a world of socialization to them, whether it be breakfast with the neighbor, a happy hour before music after dinner. It's all there.
The opportunity to interact and have something to look forward to every day is there. At Grace, we're all inclusive. We provide our residents with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We do their housekeeping for them. We also do their laundry.
And many of what's not happening at home is healthy and nutritious meals, social interaction, and seeing people on a daily basis. So just that change changes people.
When Mark called and said, "What do you think about opening a senior living community?" I was all in, because I'd always wanted to do that. I thought we could do it better.
Truly care about the individual and the person that we're working with.
Time and time again, I'll meet families and they're torn about moving their loved one. We bring them in, we might invite them in to dinner or see an activity here. Family oftentimes will say, "Trust me, my she's a tough case. Trust me, this will never be your home." And I'll say, I wouldn't say that too fast. And then it's a holiday and the family comes and picks their mother up. And they go out and have a wonderful time with her and she goes to their home. Next thing they know, she's saying, "Well, when do I get to go back home to Grace?" And the family's like, "What? It's home. We never thought this was happen." And I have seen that time and time again, and I get chills right now talking about it because that's our goal. We want Grace to be home for those residents.
Grace is owner operated, and what that means to Grace is that there will always be an owner overseeing the operation, regardless of our locations of our communities. The level of care and services to our residents are that of what we would want for our own family members. So we really try to bring everything to the resident as if this was their home and it becomes their home and the supports are brought right into the community.
And sometimes we get residents that come in and they want to keep their own doctor, and that's okay. But the majority of our residents do use the visiting physician. And the nice thing about that is we're in Michigan, snow and ice and freezing cold. And it's nice to have the doctor come to you rather than, your loved one having to come pick you up. It can all be done right here for you. Every person is different. We get to know you and what your needs might be. And then we tailor a care plan that's specific to the needs of that person. It's not one size fits all.
So one of the things that's interesting that we share with potential new residents and families, most people that are making the decision to move into our communities, it's a tough decision, and most people are not wanting to make that move. Once they've settled in and they've been with us for 3 or 4 weeks, by the 4th or 5th week, they're telling us, "Man, I wish I would have done this a long time ago." And one of the big things is socialization. We have a full-time activities director. She's doing exercises, bingo, all kinds of activities, social events. There's things for the residents to do that keep them busy. There's friends to be made. And it truly does happen over a course of time that once they're here, they wish they would have made that decision long ago.